Hello, it's Corey again, the Program and Promotions Director here at Camp Iguana. I wanted to do something with you tonight, and that is to read a bedtime story to you. That's something I started doing years back as a counselor in cabins, and I don't get to do very much anymore because I'm not as counselor as much. But I would read a bedtime story as much as I could each night of the week, whether they were elementary, middle school, or high school campers, and they all enjoyed it, even maybe more so the high schoolers or the older campers. And so I wanted to just take this opportunity to share with you a bedtime story here tonight. Here in Washington, my favorite cabin of all of them. I have a lot of really great memories in this cabin in particular, and so I thought I would read the story from here tonight. The story that I wanted to read was called I'd Rather Have an Iguana. It's by Heidi, Stetson, Mario. And I lost my place already. My mom and dad got a new baby. They said it's my baby too. I'd rather have an iguana. They said it's a boy, but it's hard to tell. Mom says he looks like Dad. Dad says he looks like Winston Churchill, whoever he is. I think he looks like an alien I saw in a movie once, only not as cute. He didn't have a name, so we had to make one up. I thought of Wisconsin and Cornflake and Spot and Superman and Asparagus and Christine. Mom and Dad picked Charles. Right now, he sleeps in this basket thing in Mom and Dad's room. When he gets bigger, he's going to sleep in a crib. My crib. Grandma and Grandpa and Aunt Grace and Uncle Howard and Mrs. Havemeyer and even Janice, my babysitter, all say, "My, aren't you so glad to have a little playmate?" I say, no. I already have a playmate. His name is Jason Rivera, and he has a tree fort, and a swing set, and a dog named Taco, and 6 video games, and no baby. Mom used to do stuff with me all the time, like ride bikes and go to the playground and hunt for frogs in the swamp. Now all she does is feed the baby. And change the baby. And walk around and around and around with the baby all day long and all night too. When he goes to sleep, she takes a nap. Dad says not to bother her. Dad does my hair and helps me get dressed and makes my lunch. He doesn't braid right and he puts too much mayonnaise in the tuna fish and celery and onions too. Yuck. He got me a hamster though. Yesterday, Dad was washing the dishes, and I was coloring, and Mom yelled, "Quick, come see, the baby's smiling." And Dad ran and tripped on the rug and broke his glasses, and then all the baby did was throw up. When I smile, everybody tells me to quit making faces. This morning, Mom and Dad were in another room, and I went in and looked at the baby. He was sleeping, but he woke up, and he didn't cry. I touched his hand, and he grabbed my finger and held it very tight. He looked at me for a long time, and then he smiled. I think he's growing up now because he looks cuter than an alien or even my hamster. He can have my crib. And you know what? He likes iguanas too. And that's the end. Thank you for joining me for this bedtime story. May we each try to find the positive and seek after the good in a situation, just as this young one, her brother ended up growing on her. Thank you all and have a good night.